Welcome back to Big Son's Lawn Care here, Ronaldo. I'd like to thank some new subscribers that have come on board. That's Jeff's Lawn and Landscaping. We got Gutierrez, excuse me if I messed that up, Lawn Care 805. And you got Adams Lawn Equipment. Check marks beside them all. And I subscribe to those channels. Go check those guys out there. Thank you for coming on board. And today, I want to thank HIPA 360 for coming through. Okay, everybody's been talking about HIPA. And I've got my Kawasaki here. KTF27A. You guys heard me talk about these a lot. But I got a little problem with the carburetor there, right? Between there it's leaking, and you can see where I put some sealant on it. In the hell for a minute, but reached out to HIPA, and as always, HIPA comes through. So this is the new carb, but as you can see, I need to, everything is exact except the just need to switch that top piece over to the new one there and put it on. Okay, so I'm not going to film all of that, but I'll bring you back when it's on there and we'll fire up. Okay, new carb from HIPA 360. Look at my seal work there, guys. You see that professionalism there? Look at that. That's where it was leaking. Okay, here's the new one. Right there, I tried to tighten it first, but right there, the gas was leaking. And it wouldn't, it would run, but it just wouldn't stay running long, so. All right, halfway there. Run into a slight problem here. Watch this. All right, this is the old one. See how it goes in like that, snug? This is the new one. The same orientation. Looks exactly the same, right? Stops right there. I put WD-40 on it, you know, so what I'm going to try is, got some sandpaper, I'm going to just maybe sand this down. That's all I can think of. Of course, looking at it, you know, you couldn't, no way your eyeball could tell if that hole is smaller, but stop laughing out there. But it definitely is, because that's as far as she goes. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little sanding and I'll bring you back, see if that works. If not, I hate to call it a failure, but maybe it's just an error. I don't know if it's the right type of sandpaper or not. I'm just going to use what I got. Ran into a little problem, and it's with the part that I need that I guess controls the choke or whatever. As far as it going down into the new carb, I can get it in, but you see how tight it is? And when I realized, after sanding and shaving it down, that's not going to work, because it's got to move inside of there freely so that it can be turned by the lever. So it's got to be perfectly round and be able to move freely. All right, and I couldn't get it perfectly around that once it gets in there, it's still tight and it doesn't move freely. Now I'm quite sure I put the flap disc on it. I'm quite sure I could do it some more and get it so it'll be free, especially now since I've taken it loose like this. But I'm gonna take a little breather from it right now, you know, and revisit, because I found out with me, a lot of times that's the best thing for me to do to keep from getting frustrated, you know. So I'm not gonna call it a failure, but it just wasn't a smooth, you know, transition. So that's where I'm at, but we'll come back later. I like sometimes having two identical things in case you forget to take a picture or you can't remember. So I got to put all this back together. I finally got it down so it's movable now in there, but I got to put that back together. So I had to go out to the trailer and break out the old KTFR27A, but it has the same setup there. So I'll put it all back together and see what happens. It wouldn't be fair if I only showed successes, because anybody that works on equipment or anything, you know, it doesn't always succeed. So regardless, I've got to show you the failures as well as the successes, because that's real life, just the way it is, you know. So that's what we're going to find out today. We're going to fail together or we're going to succeed together. Bang. Full transparency. Got it back together. There's the old one. It does like it should. Let's prime it up. See what happens here. Okay, we got some fuel in the primer bulb. Let's keep going. Okay, I ain't gonna wear myself out there, but examine the lines. Okay, fuel line look good. Well, guys, like I say, sometimes I have to walk away and come back. Maybe this is the day to walk away. Okay, it ran after I put a little bit down the throat, but as you can see, it's either way too high there. All right, but I think we can get that part down. So won't call it a total failure, just a little tweaking.